greatest in the world of sports. This is Chalk Them Up.
Bruce, speaking of managerial moves, do you see what happened on the South Side with the White Sox announcing Robin Ventura as their new manager as a power play by Kenny Williams to try and have somebody that he can control, unlike what he could do with Ozzie Guillen these last couple of years?
That's one way you can look at it, and I think a lot of people in baseball are looking at it, saying, this is my manager, he'll manage the way I want to. But if he thinks that, he picked the wrong guy. Because Robin Ventura has always been his own person. And I think he's always going to be respectful to the general manager, respectful to the owner, respectful to the fans and franchise. But Robin is a very strong-minded baseball guy. And regardless of the fact that he has no managerial coaching experience, he is a very bright baseball guy. Believe me, guys, I was around this guy for 10 straight years, and he was as big a leader and as smart a guy in that clubhouse as anyone that they had. Because he wasn't a guy that was always out there promoting himself. A lot of people don't know about him, but he's a bright guy. I think this is a move that's going to work out, especially if they bring in a real strong bench coach and a good hitting coach to replace Greg Walker. If they do those, make those two moves, I think the segue for Robin Ventura is going to be an easy one. I do not think that Kenny is going to be able to control Robin Ventura. I think he brought in a guy that he felt was going to be more in line with the way more conventional baseball guy. And I think that Robin will be that. He's not going to be sensational. He's not going to sit there on the bench and talk for an hour and a half with reporters like Ozzie did on a daily basis. He'll do the minimum of talking with the media, and the rest of the time will be spent with the players and working with the Gordon Beckhams and the Brent Morales and the Bridges to get them to be better players. And I think as much as managers count on their coaches to instruct, I think Robin will be an instructor as a manager as well, and I think another reason why they brought him in.
Bruce, we talked to Buster Olney 2 weeks ago, and he mentioned prior to this whole situation where Ozzie left and Ventura came in, that the White Sox would not let Ozzie Guillen go because he was the face of that franchise. Do you feel that this was the best situation possible for both sides?
Yeah, absolutely. Ozzie, got a strong relationship with Marlins owner Jeffrey Loria. There was a deal on the table for Ozzie for 4 years from late last spring on, if he could get out of this deal. And his relationship with Kenny was not going to get any better. He basically forced the issue of saying to Jerry Reinsdorf, it's either him or me, who's it going to be? And eventually it stayed to be Kenny Williams. Ozzie, I believe, always wanted to go since last year because he didn't think that he could function with Kenny Williams. It was a power play. It was two big egos clashing. And, for now, Kenny wins that battle. In the long run, Ozzie got what he wanted to do. He got a long-term deal for more money, and he's in a pretty good position with a brand-new ballpark, new marketing plan down there, and the idea that the Marlins, for the first time since 1997, will be spending money on free agent players.
So, right now you have two losing baseball clubs in Chicago. What, in your mind, do you see as the moves that can turn each club around? And do the Cubs go out and they try and make a play on a free agent, or maybe hold back and wait until there's some pitchers on the market the following year?
Well, the Cubs need to make some astute trades, but I don't know if they have the manpower to get it. They gave up 5 really good young players to get Matt Garza. I think that was a good trade, but it really cost them all the depth in their organization in the minor league. That said, the Tampa again is going to have a top pitcher probably that they're going to trade in James Shields, and a lot of people are going to be lined up to get James Shields. And once again, Andrew Friedman is going to get somebody to overpay and give him 4 or 5 players for James Shields. The Cubs are not positioned to do that this time around. They don't have the minor league players to give up. So I would say that, realistically, both teams are going to be backing up a little bit as far as expenditures go. I don't think Theo Epstein's going to hear from, or Tom Ricketts, that they're going to spend money this next year. I think they're going to back off, try to make the farm system a little stronger, continue to throw money at Latin American players and at Pacific Rim players as far as free agents go, and try to do it that way. If it doesn't work out, the residual dollars are there for the Cubs to up it. With the White Sox, it's a little different story. They got the most money they ever did in payroll. I think they have the fourth or fifth highest in baseball. Didn't work out, and I think Jerry Reinsdorf is going to back up completely and try to trade some of the veterans and go with a younger group going into 2012.
Hey, Bruce, we really appreciate the call, and thanks for the expertise.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right, thanks, guys.